give us an evaluation of Mr. Bruder.
Fellow Toastmasters, when you think about the topic winning proposal, you really have to go in depth, don't you? You really have to understand the audience the person's trying to sell to, and you have to understand what it is you're trying to tell them. You have to seek to understand their pain. So there are a series of questions that are being asked out of the speech, and I'd like to address it in three ways. I'd like it to address it, number one, of selling the invisible. When you sell a service, you're selling the invisible. So when a question in the book says, do you understand the audience, where the positives and the negatives put forth to the audience, I don't know they word very clearly. I don't know that you are selling me to my pain level. Selling the invisible and selling the value of that invisible service really comes with a lot of power. A winning proposal, selling the invisible, means that you're extremely clear. One of the items was how well organized was the speech. And I got a couple things, and then I got third. And I got a couple more things, and I got lastly. So my advice would have been to either have bullet points that say, here are the negatives that could happen, and here are the positives of referring me that will happen. The second item I'd like to talk about in a winning proposal is that facts tell and stories sell. So in selling the invisible, when you try to promote yourself in that situation, what I didn't get, Rich, is how valuable you are to the negotiations. I didn't have an example of when you were in that situation before and how you helped those securities and funding partners. The third thing is getting their pain, and I think it's the most important piece. A great business coach once brought me into a Sandler Sales short little event. I got more out of that for my selling career than ever. Ever. Because it's all about listening of what their pain is and making sure that they feel that you understand their pain and you're going to solve that pain. So in your speech, I didn't have those bullet points, those pain understandings. It was more generic. So I would advise you to do specifics of the pain and specifics of the testimonials and specifics of how you resolved things and how you saved the account per se. Testimonials, stories, all of that. And then afterwards, one of the keys is journaling that solution. So from a dynamic speech perspective, you've been in Toastmasters a long time, so I thought I would knock you a little bit. I heard a feedback from a speaker a few weeks ago, and they said, no, I'm not a Toastmasters because I don't ever get any negative feedback. It doesn't do me any good. So you're the brunt of that. You're the brunt of that.
Lucky you. Lucky
And
you.
I'm really just trying to help you think about that because I know it's hard to be in a profession and then try to sell that profession. So hopefully that helps.
Absolutely.